Yo, boys, what is happening? It is your boy Nick from Run the Foot Market. I have a brand new video for you guys today, and we're going to be talking about some pretty cool stuff today. So I'm excited. What you guys are seeing is a very, very laggy, I don't know what just happened there, but these are some of my pre-order packs that I got last night. Pre-order packs, I don't know, weekly objectives, all that kind of stuff, random ass stuff, and that's the deal, boys. So what we're going to be talking about today in today's video is we're going to be talking about Bundesliga and La Liga Player of the Month. We packed Dele Alli. Well, that's pretty sick. Dele Alli in that pack. Super laggy today on the packs. I don't know what's going on here. But we're going to be talking about Bundesliga and La Liga Player of the Month. If you guys are excited for today's video, drop a thumbs up. Happy Monday. I hope everybody's doing well, man. Mondays suck, but hopefully I can make your Monday a little bit better. So we just had English Premier League Player of the Month, right? So Eden Hazard was Player of the Month. And there was a whole SBC, and some things did go up, right? There was some investments that you could have made, like Chelsea players, and things like that did go up, right? So that's something that I wanted to look at and talk to you guys about really quickly. So there's stuff in this SBC that I talked about with you guys that did go up. And Chelsea players right now, some Chelsea players like Jorginho and that kind of thing are really inflated. They're very high in value, and for me, it tells me that any player of the month is investable. So to all the guys that have been, you know, going crazy and stuff with Twitter and all that, there's going to be 2 more Player of the Months per month, guys. It's going to be a very different year of FIFA, and the content this year seems like it's never ending, man. It seems like it's crazy. So this year, we have a Bundesliga Player of the Month as well, and I would like to point out that Bundesliga Player of the Month, I think, it's a fan vote / a people who are on a board vote. And it's a little bit more favored towards the people on the board, but it's not as favored. Like in the Premier League, the fan vote means nothing. The board vote is 90%. In the Bundesliga, I believe the fan vote does mean something. It's not the majority, but it does mean something. And the fan vote ended yesterday. So I believe that Bundesliga Player of the Month is probably going to be this week. It could be midweek. It could also be this Friday. Ultimate Scream is supposed to start this Friday, so it could be this Friday, right? So I look at it like this. It's between, in my opinion, it's between Royce and Duda. I think Duda will probably win the coach's vote, in my opinion, because he's been fantastic this month, and I saw him and his goals have been so sick. It's going to be between him and Royce. Now, I think Royce wins the fan vote easily. So there's a lot of things you guys can do with Bundesliga Player of the Month. My biggest suggestion, and as you guys can see, I already have flipping up. My biggest suggestion is that I'm thinking it will probably be I'm thinking probably, guys, you're looking at most likely like it depends, right? Duda is not going to be expensive. If it's Duda, look, you look at that card, he's not going to be, he'll be like an 80, probably an 81 rated or something. They'll give him a nice looking card, but it won't be as desirable as Royce. So I think the move for you guys is, I think you're looking in the Bundesliga, get on flipping, right? And figure out on flipping. Can I click on Bundesliga? Can we see if we can do this? Wow, we did it. Congratulations. So I would go gold rare, and I think my area of focus here would be, look, if you think that Royce is gonna win, by all means go pick up Dortmund players, right? Like, look, you have an 82 Toprak right now who's 1.2K, right? Stack your club a little bit, right? Even with Toprak at 1.2K, right? It's like that's even just the price that he's usually at, so it's not even like he's inflated. Again, I made a video yesterday on Scream, right? And I just talked about stacking one of everything. Don't go crazy with buying a ton of stuff, guys. Like, don't do that whole thing, right? Like, just stack one of each, and that's end of story. But what I would do is I would probably look at some of the lower rated ones. Right now, you've got a Dortmund keeper for 750 coins. The reason why I do this, and the reason why I think that this might be a decent idea, right, is that if you go to Hazard's SBC right now, Hazard's SBC has this Chelsea requirement here. And for Chelsea, you needed an 83 rated squad with all Chelsea players. So what happened was a guy like Jorginho, he ended up going up to 19 on Friday, right? So he went up to 19. Now he's dropping, but you would sell on Friday. And the thing that I like here is that you could have a player along the lines of like a similar one as to like maybe Cahill. And I'm sure Cahill on Friday went up a ton, right? If you look at Friday, look, Cahill at 3.8K. So you have to look at that as like, okay, it works, right? And these guys are going up. So I think stacking discard Dortmund players in your club does not hurt. I can assure you guys that I'm pretty sure that Royce will win the fan vote. I'm just not sure about the club. You know, I'm not sure about the club vote. Now, the other guy, why does that not work? Gold rare, Borussia Dortmund. So look, you've got so many players on Dortmund that are just absolutely discard. You've got Diallo 78 rated at 700 coins. So you could, I would assume if Royce came out, it'd probably be similar to Hazard, be like an 82 rated Dortmund team. If Royce came out, you'd probably also need high rated Bundesliga players, is what I'm thinking. You'd probably need like an 84 or 85, like Hazard does in his SBC. I think in Hazard's SBC, if you go and look, I believe Hazard, you need like an 86 rated Premier League team, 84 rated Premier League team with 2 Team of the Week players. So you could go for some discard. Again, discard investments, guys, never hurt for any kind of player of the month. So having discard Bundesliga investments, I'm sure there are. I'm sure you can get discard informs from the Bundesliga for like, I'm sure 11,000 coins is something that you guys can get them for. I'm not positive if that's the exact amount, but let's look. So if we go special and we go Bundesliga and we go, say, 11,000 coins, you can get right now, if we go special and we go Bundesliga and then we set the minimum to like 10,250, let's see what you can get for special cards in the Bundesliga. So that's all the blue cards. So it looks like some people are actually investing in some informs from the Bundesliga. So maybe that's a route you don't take. I don't know how high they are, but I think some people maybe are expecting it this week. So Fimbagasson's about 13K. That's a Bundesliga inform. So that's a little inflated. I wouldn't buy a 13K. I don't think you need to. About a week or two ago, I bought. Who did I buy about a week ago? I had this. I think I might have discarded him, to be honest, dude. I had some informs from the Bundesliga that I had as longer term investments. I have to put some of these guys in here because these guys I picked up some more discard informs. But look, discard informs is something that I talk about all the time, and it's something that I picked up Czech for 13.5, and now he's 20K because of Premier League Player of the Month. Alvaro I picked up for 10.5, and now he's about 25K. So that's that. I mean, look, I think you have to look at it in the manner that if it is Royce, it's going to be a high-rated squad. You're going to need high-rated players. That's just, I got to be honest with you guys, you're going to need high-rated stuff. You're going to see Kimmich go up. Now, the problem is right now, a lot of these high-rated cards are a little inflated because of Hazard's SBC and some SBCs over the weekend. So maybe you wait a day or two for these guys to drop down a little bit, and then you go in. Then you guys can go in and make some investments and go for that. That's probably what I would do regarding these guys. Now, another thing that I want to talk about, besides Bundesliga Player of the Month, and that should be this week. I would expect that would be this week. The voting ended for that this week. So it's going to be, in my opinion, between what's his name? It's going to be between Duda. I think his name is Duda. I want to say this. Duda and Royce. I think that is who it's going to be between at the end of the day, in my eyes at least. Duda's probably got the edge on the actual voting, and then I think Royce is pretty close. I think Royce will win the fan vote because I think people want a Royce. A lot of people were asking me, do you think Royce's inform will be required? No, I don't think Royce's inform will be required. Here's why I don't think it's going to be required is because Hazard didn't require his inform or his gold card. So I just don't think, I think if Hazard didn't, then there's no way that Royce does, in my eyes at least. That's how I see it. So not only that, but I also wanted to make this video talking about, this came out the other day on EA's, I think Spanish Twitter, and they tweeted out that there's going to be a La Liga Player of the Month too, which is pretty dope. Now, I believe the first La Liga Player of the Month is between like Messi and 2 other people. Now, I know a lot of you guys should be like saying like, oh, Messi should win every Player of the Month, Nick. Shouldn't we just invest like crazy in high rateds? No, because I think last year Messi only won like 1 Player of the Month. I think it's very like, I think the La Liga tries to like balance it out throughout the year, and that's like me being honest. I think they really do. So I would go a similar route, but I think for La Liga, what I might look to do is if you can get. Let me see where La Liga special cards are at. So if we go La Liga informs, I think right now are. Let's take a look on. Let's sort it. So you could get La Liga informs you could get a La Liga inform right now in the team of the week for 11K. It looks like. So his name is and guys, this is the beauty of discard informs, man. That Sydney guy, if you guys see on the list, I picked him up team of the week 1 for 14.5K. He's already 10K. I picked him up for 14.5, so that's fantastic. So you have a La Liga, yeah, dude. You have a La Liga, yeah. This is crazy. So you have a La Liga discard inform in team of the week right now. So you can get him at 10,500, which is discard, right? Like it's very safe. And if you do need La Liga informs, that's going to come in handy. I know that Andre Silva was in team of the week last week, and I think people were buying him up. Now, look, guys, I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. I'm not crazy about like buying informs at 13K for a Player of the Month that has not come out yet. The reason why I didn't make crazy investments for Hazard Player of the Month is because every year EA kind of seems to do player of the month a little differently. So I wanted to see how they did it this year before I invested further. You know what I'm saying, guys? So I kind of waited it out a little bit on Hazard's player of the month, and that's the route I took. So I would say for you guys, again, you have a lot of La Liga informs they can use by. If it is Messi, right, things are going to go high, and things are going to go very expensive, and that's just something that you probably can't do much about, right? Because right now you have a little bit of a problem that a lot of Busquets is extinct, Iniesta is extinct, so there's not really a great way to invest for La Liga Player of the Month right now. You have a lot of cards that are extinct, a lot of cards that are high in value because honestly they were used for the last 2 SBCs recently, so they're all inflated. What this video today is trying to tell you guys is that these things are coming. I don't know when La Liga Player of the Month is coming. I don't know how EA is going to space these events out. Just to tell you guys, like my favorite thing just rolling into any of these would be to pick up for the Bundesliga Player of the Month. I would just honestly pick up Germans, like 82, 83 rated if you can get them for their discard values. So again, and then I know this is a non-German. We talked about Toprak. Like those kind of players playing for Royce's team are not that bad to go in with. I think that there's no way that they drop them both on the same day, but I also think that Premier League has notoriously been on a Friday. I don't think that La Liga or Bundesliga has to necessarily be on a Friday. These could be coming out at any point, anytime soon. So I have no idea when these SBCs are going to drop. I personally don't know. So this is totally in the hands of EA, all these SBCs. Like I don't know what to tell you guys. What I would stand by and preach by, boys, is just have the discard informs. That's probably what you have to have. If it doesn't hurt to have them from the league. I think maybe as the week goes on, you may actually see some of the informed investments rising. Would I go crazy and would I invest in a ton of this stuff? No, because guys, what you have to understand is that this is the first player of the month for La Liga and Bundesliga ever on FIFA. We don't know what to expect. I can't tell you, English Premier League, the English Premier League Player of the Month is a lot different. It's a lot easier for EA to get coins out of that. What I mean by that, make high rated requirements and things like that to take coins off the market. I don't know how that's going to work with this one. This could be way different and a thing that we've never even seen before. It could be they're handing you the Bundesliga Player of the Month. If it's that Duda guy, maybe they're handing it to you. I don't know. Maybe it's the easiest Player of the Month that you've ever had because he's not that good of a card. So then our investments go to shit. Now, if it's Royce, that's way different. If it is Royce, that's crazy different. That means that he's going to be probably 87, 88. There's going to be high rated requirements. There's going to be a Bundesliga team. Golds are going to go up again. It seems like EA wants to make golds go really high right now. That's just what I've seen and my expertise on is that it seems like EA is really wanting golds to go up in value. What I will tell you is that we have to be careful this week. We have to be really careful because here's why. You could be having Bundesliga Player of the Month, La Liga Player of the Month, and Scream promo drop on Friday. Right, so I'm not trying to start market panic. What I'm trying to start with you guys is that, yes, right now, the market is at a point where it's very safe to sell teams. It's very safe to take profit on cards. The market right now is doing very well. So if you're up on some cards and you're up on some players, some investments, whatever it may be, you may want to think about cashing out maybe Thursday after rewards. Thursday after rewards is going to push up the market a lot like it always does. You have double reward set. So that might be something that a lot of you guys are interested in doing, and that is something that I recommend to you guys. I think it might be a really good idea for some of you guys to just take the coins this week. Maybe don't hold investments till Friday because I'm just going to give you guys a warning, and that is that every time we get a promo, there's always panic. People love to panic sell in FIFA. I don't know what it is, but every time we do get a promo on FIFA Ultimate Team or any kind of FIFA, right, people just enjoy panic selling. I don't know if it's a thing of, I don't know. I have no explanation why people like to panic sell. I don't know, but it just seems like every time we get a promo and Scream should start Friday, if we do get Player of the Month with Scream, and you guys have to understand, right, there's flashback SBCs dropping every single Friday. So I think every single Friday. So if we get all these SBCs and they drop Scream SBCs on Friday, dudes, you guys want to have your coins. You guys want to be good to go. So that's why I would not get too invested in anything, but I would probably just stack up on discard informs. If you feel like Royce is going to be it, and pick up some Dortmund players because you guys saw what happened to Chelsea players. A lot of people might ask me, Nick, do you like to pick up Hertha players for Duda? I mean, how much are Hertha players? So if you went on to Bundesliga, right, and you looked up Hertha, see, I don't know if that's full on worth it. I don't know how much these go up because I don't know how in demand Duda is. What I will tell you is that it's very safe. Right now, you can go into the market and actually pick up Hertha players at their discard prices. You guys can see right now, they're discarding for 400, 300 coins. You can pick them up at 400 coins. So very safe in my eyes as well for you guys to go and do. I think it's very, very, very safe. And I think if you want to go do that and it's something you're interested in, you have my stamp of approval. You guys can totally go do it. So yeah, guys, Bundesliga and Player of the Month is going to be coming up very soon, I think. I didn't want to make this video until I was sure that it was going to be coming. Let me know who you guys are most excited for in the comments. Would you guys complete a Royce Player of the Month if it was under a certain price? Messi if it was under a certain price? Like, I think it's so sick that we're going to be getting like Messi's this year and like stuff like that. Oh my God, that's like crazy for content. We've never seen that before, so I'm really excited. I'm loving the year of FIFA 19 so far. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Thank you guys for watching the videos and keeping up with the content, man. The support has been unbelievable on the channel, and I thank you guys so much for that. Thank you, everybody, for watching the video today, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. We're double uploading today, so stay tuned.